Why does someone else's success feel like your failure? Why does their love for someone else make you feel less lovable? We rarely talk about jealousy and envy, not because we don't feel them, but because we really, really do. These emotions are like emotional quicksand. The more we try to ignore them, the deeper we sink. But here's the twist. Jealousy and envy aren't just ugly feelings. They're psychological messengers. We use jealousy and envy like they're interchangeable, but they're not. And this distinction actually matters a lot. Envy is, I want what you have. Your friend got the promotion. Your sister has the body you want. Someone else is living your dream. That's envy. Jealousy is, I'm afraid you'll take what I have. Your partner seems a little too friendly with their coworker. In short, envy is about lacking. Jealousy is about losing. Envy shows up when you believe someone else's life is more valuable, more visible, or more validated than yours. You scroll social media and think, she's so confident. I wish I looked like that. They're traveling again? Must be nice. How do they have their life together and I can't even reply to emails? Here's the psychological truth. Envy doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're aware of what you desire and what you deny yourself. When envy festers, it becomes self-directed shame. You smile through it. You say things like, good for her. But inside you whisper, why not me? Now, jealousy. The kind that sends your brain spinning into worst-case scenarios at 2 a.m. Romantic jealousy is one of the most triggering emotional experiences in adulthood. It activates the same neural circuits involved in fear and pain. Because jealousy taps into one of our deepest survival instincts, attachment loss. Will they leave me? Am I being replaced? Are they happier with someone else? As psychotherapist and author Esther Perel often points out, jealousy today doesn't just happen in real life. We get jealous over people our partners haven't even met. By the way, if this video is already making you think about your own patterns, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell. Because here on PsycKeys, we go deep into psychology without making it feel like a lecture. This one cuts deep. We're taught to celebrate people we love. But sometimes when a friend gets engaged or a sibling lands a dream job, you don't just feel happy. You feel weird. You're proud. But also kind of small, like life's moving for them, and you're stuck in place. This is the uncomfortable truth. We envy people we love the most because they're closest to who we compare ourselves to. You might think, she's younger than me and already doing X. Here's something surprising. Jealousy and envy aren't flaws, they're survival mechanisms, built into us by evolution. But today the threats aren't wild animals or food shortages, they're a coworker's raise, your ex's new partner, a viral influencer who just bought a mansion at 25. Meanwhile, in collectivist cultures like Japan or India, envy is often suppressed because community harmony is prioritized. In individualistic cultures like the US, envy may show up more publicly. Social media didn't create envy, but it did give it a megaphone. Instagram isn't just photos, it's curated identity theater. You're not comparing your life to theirs. You're comparing your reality to their highlight reel. This creates what psychologists call a comparison trap loop. You feel envy, you feel shame for feeling it, you consume more to escape and feel worse. So what do you do with these feelings? Reframe envy as information. Ask, what does this emotion reveal about what I value or what I'm missing? Practice gratitude anchoring. Envy lives in the gap between where you are and where you think you should be. Gratitude reminds you of where you've already come from. Use compassion instead of shame. Self-talk matters. Saying, I'm bad for feeling this, keeps you stuck. Try. It's okay to feel this, and it doesn't define me. Let's talk about something almost no one admits, and almost no one sees in themselves. Shadow envy. This is the jealousy that doesn't show up as jealousy. It shows up as detachment, criticism, passive aggressiveness. You've probably met someone who never admits to feeling jealous. They say things like, I'm not competitive. I'm happy with what I've got. I don't care about that stuff. Carl Jung described the shadow as the hidden parts of ourselves we often project onto others. When we deny envy, we lose the chance to grow from it. When we name it, we reclaim it. So whether your envy is loud or hidden, obvious or disguised, it's not a moral failure. It's a signpost, a teacher. It's trying to show you the parts of yourself that feel not enough, not seen, or not safe. And the more honest you are about those parts, the more whole you become. Because underneath envy is a map of your values. It reveals what matters to you. It reveals what you want to build, feel, create, or become, if you can get past the shame. So the next time envy whispers, "You're not enough," or jealousy growls, "You're about to be left behind," pause, breathe. Because that's where transformation begins. Not by running from what you feel, but by listening. And when you do that, you stop being a prisoner to jealousy and envy, and you start becoming the kind of person your past self used to envy.